Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back again. This is my number 2 saxophone lesson, and I kindly request that you consider subscribing just by one click. That's the only way that you can support my work and what I'm doing. So today we'll be learning about the embouchure, and that is simply means the right form of blowing in air through your mouthpiece is called embouchure. The word is as complicated as as applying it actually on your mouthpiece, but it's not hard. It's something that you can learn, and within a few sessions of practice, you'll be good to go. So welcome. Last time we learned about how to put together a mouthpiece, and let me just do a recap. A mouthpiece has got how many parts? 3 parts. We have the mouthpiece, we have the ligature, this part that is holding the reed in place. So today I will show you the right form of blowing in air through your mouthpiece. And the way we do it, there is a specific way of doing it. You don't blow in air like the way you blow fire using that hollow pipe. We used to do that when we were growing up. When you use firewood, and probably you're using the wet firewood, and in the process of cooking, at some point you will need to blow air so that the fire can light. So we don't do like that. Now that we are doing a saxophone, and it is a very professional instrument, there is a way that we do that. So that particular form, that particular way, the way you place your mouthpiece, the way you blow in air to it, is called the embouchure. So that is what I'll be teaching you before we start to do the scales. Okay? Okay, so it can take you long to get it right, but be patient. Okay? I'll give you the guidelines. Then take time and practice. It's not gonna happen in an instant. It's gonna take you hours of practice, but at the end of it, you'll be able to do it very perfectly. Okay? So I'll only use the reed, not the whole saxophone, so that you can get a clear understanding. So you take your mouthpiece like this. I want you to fold your lips here a bit so that you create a cushion on your lower lip. So we'll use our lower lip to create a cushion for your mouthpiece to land on top. Okay? Then you shall use your upper teeth, these ones. Okay? Like that. So you cushion your lower teeth with this lower lip. Then you place on top. Okay? Then you support it with your upper teeth. But you don't bite too hard. That is a mistake that many people will tend to do. So just place like that. Cushion it. Place your teeth. Okay? Then you close your mouth. So ensuring that no air comes out from the sides of your mouth. Okay? So you need to grasp these, not too hard. You need to grasp the mouthpiece with your lips, not too hard, but just enough not to allow any air to move out from the sides of your mouth. But all air should be blown through the mouthpiece. Then another thing that is important to understand is how much mouthpiece to take in your mouth. So don't take too much, and again, don't take too little. If you take too little, you'll produce a lot of squeaking sounds. Or if you do it the wrong way, you'll get tired very quickly. You cannot be able to play for a long time. So just put in enough of the mouthpiece, okay, so that you get your reed vibrating and producing that wonderful sound that you want. And I don't want you again to experience the physical pain that you can experience when you're not doing it the right way. So when practicing the embouchure, it's not necessarily you don't have to use the whole saxophone. Just take the mouthpiece and work with it to polish up your embouchure before you get to play the notes on the saxophone. So just not too much, not too little, so that you don't get tired quickly. If you put too little, you'll produce squeaking sounds, and again, you'll produce very thin sounds, okay? But when you get enough inside your mouth, we have, our lips are very different, so you really have to get your own specific, your own unique. Everyone will produce a unique voice with the saxophone, since we don't have, our mouths are very different, okay? So also your positioning is going to be very different. You could be having smaller lips, others could be having a bigger lips, so we are very different, okay? So it is upon you to know where is your right positioning, okay? So after that, you'll get that sound, okay? You'll get that sound. So for you to become more and more professional, to become better, make sure that you do long notes, okay? They'll help you to polish up and to make you have the right embouchure. So that is all for today. I want you to practice that. Then soon I will be doing the number 3 lesson, where we'll get to learn a few scales here and there, especially the chromatic scale. We shall start with that one. So, cushioning the teeth. Remember to subscribe just by one click. Thank you very much.